Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody is doing fine. So, we'll be revising MCQs for chapter first. Can you see the first question? Question number one. Kindly copy down the question and tell me which amongst this will be the answer. Can everybody see the answer, see the question properly? And since my recording software is on, I would expect you all to just write the option in the chat box. Okay, I'll read it through the chat box because I'll not be able to hear you properly. If A, B, C are any three sets, then A minus B union C is equals to which of the following? Please copy the question, okay? Prasiddha is telling D. Anyone else? Anyone else? One person has answered, Prasiddha. Anyone else would like to answer? Okay, Miss Devnath has also answered. We'll go with option number D. Is it clear? This is a basic theorem which is taught to you right at the starting of the class. The union will change to the intersection when it's been multiplied algebraically. Is it clear? If people are done with the first question, then please move on to the second one. And if you're not done with the first question, kindly copy the answer. We'll be doing only the MCQs for today. Good share. This is an easy one. Question number 2. This is A complements complement. Miss Datta has answered D. Who else? We will go with option number D because D happens to be the correct one. A is complement, and if you take again the complement of that, the same thing you'll be getting. A. Swagat has also said A. Very good. Moving on to question number 3. 3 is a very interesting one. I would want you to copy this thing. Question number 3. A minus B is read as what? Very nice question. A minus B is read as what amongst the option? Option number A. Who said option number A? Shreya or Prasiddha? Prerna has said. Who else will go with option number A? Option number D, na? It's A and C, okay? Option number D is A and C. Shreya Devnath is telling option number C. And Prerna has said option number A. Anyone who wants to go with option number D? D is A and B. Sorry, A and C. The option answer is option number A, Prerna. Very nice. Shreya, you went wrong. Over here, A minus B means difference of A and B means A intersection B of B and A. Is it clear? Difference of A and B of B and A. This is what A minus B means. Option number A is the correct answer. I would expect you to kindly copy the correct answer right away. Can anybody tell me how will B minus A look like? How will B minus A look like? Prerna will tell me. If A minus B is A and B of B and A, how will B minus A look like? How will we read B minus A? Yes, Prerna. I can't hear you. Anyone else would like to try? If I say B minus A, then? Prerna, if you are finding it difficult to speak, you can type it out also. It's just that A will be second part mein A will be switched to B, nothing else. Okay. Moving on to question number 4. A, B, C are three sets. A cross B union C will be equals to which amongst the option out here? Let's see how many can answer this. Don't have to write this thing. The statement before the comma. Just write A cross B union C will be equals to which amongst the option? Swagata. Very good, Swagata. Kindly move on to question number 4 now. Let's see how many can answer it correctly. A cross B union C will look like option number A. Anyone who would like to go with option number D? Prasiddha is telling A. Apple. Okay then. Option number A happens to be the correct one. Is simple multiplication A cross B union A cross C. Is it clear? For three sets, this is the set standard rule. Now people who are done with question number 4 will move on to question number 5. A and B has been given to you. A union B has to be calculated. Question number 5 ka A you are telling. A happens to be exactly correct. 5, 6, 7 has been repeated. 7 will be mentioned 1, and then moving on to 8 and 9. A is correct. Very good. Moving on to question number 6. Which of the following are null sets? Which of the following is example of a null set? A. Apple. Sharayana has said apple. Apple is mod of Z. Okay, I'll go with apple. Is there anything else? Set of all prime numbers between 5 and 19, 17. This will not be the correct one. Less than 5 and greater than 6. Okay. D will also be not there. So we'll be taking with option number A. Which of the following are null sets? 2 and 3. I think there should be a plus out here, okay? Because option number A will also be an answer. Option number A is the correct answer, and I don't know why they have written option number B because. Sorry? Someone is saying something? How 2 and 3? This is by mistake, I think. Either they have missed out braces out here. Okay, 2 and 3 is not a null set because usual sets are represented by a braces out here. There are two answers for this, okay? Both A and B might be correct because B doesn't have braces and sets are always represented in form of braces, okay? Always written in braces. So since the braces are not there, so we'll say that 2 and 3 are obviously a null set. Okay, and also option number A will be the answer because mod of x cannot be always less than -4. Is it clear? Mod of z is always a positive integer. Positive natural number since a natural number is out here. Is it clear? Question number why option number B is also considered? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think they have also missed out one thing out here, that x belongs to the natural number category. Okay, x belongs to natural number, and a printing mistake might be here that between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3 and a natural number symbol has been missing out here. They haven't completed the question. Okay, option number A as well as option number B is correct because they have also said in the question are null sets. Okay, can I move on to the next question? Yes or no? Girls, yes or no? I hope question number 6 is clear to everyone. If it's clear to everyone, please move on to question number 7. Sarayana, is it clear? I can't hear you people, just a moment. Please move on to the next question, 7th one. The range of the function. Bombay. 1, 3 and 5 will be the range of the function. Very good. And can anybody tell me what will be the domain of this relation? Domain. Anyone? Mic's on and speak. What is the domain of this function? No one. 2, 4. Very good. Very good, Prasiddha. Moving on to question number 8. Easy one. Bombay, it's the correct answer. Very good. Sangarsha is also telling B, Swagata is also telling B. Very good, Swagata, both of you. I hope it's clear to everyone. Squares between integers and less than 100 will be 0, 1, 4, 8, 9 and on. Option number B. Moving on to the next one. Now this will require some doing. Chalo. Question number 9. And you'll have to show me your copies also, okay, for question number 9. That what you have done. (120) students numbered 1 to 120, all even number take physics, divisible by 5 take chemistry, and those who is divisible by 7 opt for maths. How many opt for none of the 3 subjects? Now all these numericals we have done, it's an easy one. This will require some doing, and I'll pause the video for you people to try this out. Moving on to the solution for this numerical, we have a plus b plus c plus minus a intersection b plus b intersection c plus c intersection a, and plus we have a intersection b intersection c. Is it clear this much? This is a simple formula for your 3 unions. This much clear? So from here we can see that ABC, we have ABC, but A intersection B. We need to calculate A intersection B. Between A and B, how many things will be common? Factor of 10, 2 and 5, right? The common numbers will be how much? First common number will be 10, then 20, then 30. So like this we'll be having 120 by 10. 12 common terms between A and B. Is this clear? Yes or no? Similarly in B and C, how many common terms will be there? 7 into 5, 35? Yes or no? So 120 by 35 will give us the common number of terms in B and C. Now what will be the common number of terms between A and C? Anyone? Between A and C. 2 into 4, so 14. So 120 by 14 will be giving us the common terms between A and C. Do we have this? Now can anybody tell me what are the common terms between A, B and C? How will we find this? All the three commons. Anyone? No one. 35 into 2, 70. So I think only 70 is common between all of this A, B and C. So A intersection B intersection C will be 1. Does everybody agree with this? Because once you multiply this thing, you'll be getting the common factors. So I multiplied 35 into 2, it comes out to be 17. So the moment we go to solve this, we'll be getting 60 minus 12 plus 3 plus 8. 3 plus 8 plus 1. This will give us 20. This will give us how much? 79. Does everybody agree? That A union B union C is 79. So what we have at the end, total number of students are how much? 120. So they are asking you for none. Okay, I think they should have also given here the option as 79, because most students will click at, but many students might go for 79 as the answer. But since we have to find the none part, so we'll be subtracting it from the total, giving the answer as 41. Did everybody understand this thing properly? Yes or no? I have not written these statements because it's not really required. It's an MCQ portion, you should be knowing it as it is. Okay? I'll pause in the video. Students who haven't understood this or have any questions regarding this,